Nathan, it's been a funny old few weeks, really, hasn't it? Getting January out of the way and some of the different games and all the post-Christmas stuff, and then settling into a bit of an unbeaten run. Just tell us what things have been like in the squad over, particularly the last few weeks, where I imagine things have taken a bit of an upturn, being as you've been unbeaten.
Yeah, I mean, we've always been quite positive as a squad, starting the way we did this season. Then as December come, a lot of games cancelled, so everything a bit up in the air. But training resumed as normal, so nothing really changed within the week-to-week schedule, other than obviously not playing at a weekend. But like you said, back to an unbeaten run. It's the way we started the season, something to build on, and now it's back to the important end of the season.
And with the games that are coming up as well, given that perhaps the gravity of them, being on a little run like that must be good for momentum.
Yeah, of course. When you're on an unbeaten run, spirits are high. You think you're going to score in every game. You think you're going to win every game. Like you say, momentum's key in football because it can quickly turn against you. So you need to make the most of it when it's on your side.
What is if you like, the overriding feeling now about where you can be in maybe the next few months? I know the manager avoids the talk of promotion, but you must feel that you're in the mix now, given how close it is up there.
The aim from the start of the season was to be in and around it and give us the best chance possible when I say come to the important end of the season, and that's where we are. So as cliche as it might be, the next game is always the biggest game, because one win or one loss can change where you're on the table.
Now, you've been in this squad for a good number of years now. You're one of the longest serving players. What's the standard of League Two like this year compared to perhaps some years gone by?
Yeah, I think the standard of the leagues are going up each and every year. So, and I think probably most of the fans can see that the squad that we've got here is one of the strongest we've definitely had in the years I've been here, and it's starting to show on the pitch and it's starting to show in results.
Overall, though, the standard of the league and the opposition, how closely compacted it is that something that's maybe been unique this year, just how tight it is, particularly in and around the top 7?
Yeah, the top 7 or top 9 is extremely close. Like I just said, one win or one loss can change things massively. So, like, it's one of them where you've got to properly concentrate week in, week out. There's no gimmies and no easy games.
As for your form as well, I mean, I know you've done a lot of different roles this year, and now playing on the right side of that back three and getting forward a little bit more as well. Is that something that you're enjoying at the minute?
Yeah, I think if you ask any defender if he can get forward a little bit more, they'll say they enjoy it. It's nosebleed type of territory. But yeah, if you're on the pitch, you're happy when you're a player. It doesn't matter what position you're in, what you get asked to do by the gaffer. If you're on that pitch and you've got the shirt, you're a happy boy.
How has it perhaps improved your game and improved you as a player, playing in all these different roles this year and being asked to do different things?
Yeah, when you're a player that can play in multiple positions and you get to put that into practice in games and in training, it rounds you as a player and gives you the best opportunity to be on the pitch.
What have you picked up from Andy Crosby in particular? Centre-half with hundreds of games under his belt. You're heading that way yourself. Are you still learning bits from him?
Yeah, I think if you're not always learning, no matter what your age, you're being naive and not helping yourself. He's been at a higher level of coaching. He's played lots of games at this sort of level as a player, so he's got the knowledge. And if you don't tap into that, you're naive, like I say.
I've kind of got to ask you a little bit about your future as well. There was a lot of talk a couple of years ago that you might have gone. You signed a new contract. That's coming up this year, I think. Where do you stand in your own mind about where you want to be?
Right now, I'm happy as Larry. I'm close to home with the family. We're doing well. I mean, like I say, it's all about this season. See how we go, and I think we just want to just push on it and do well as a team. And contracts is not really a talk in the change room between anyone. I mean, there's quite a few up, and it's not something we're actually concentrating on the minute. We just want to do as well as we can as a team because we have that sort of cohesion and we want to do well for each other.
And looking at Tranmere then, they're a team that's had a really good run. They're up there. It's going to be tough, this one, even given the weather conditions as well, which are likely to be pretty bad.
Yeah, I think that as a team they've not conceded many at all and they're not scoring many, so it's one of them that we expect to go there and it'd be a tough fought game, probably not a lot of chances, and it'll be the one that takes the one mistake given to him who will potentially win the game. So it's one of them that concentration has got to be totally high. We've got set pieces, it might be the thing that wins it, so we've got to be all know our jobs, and it's going to be a tough test, especially with the weather. They like to go long and their pitch is nice and tight, so like I say, I think it's just going to be one of them sort of battle days, and I think hopefully we'll come out on top.
Lovely, thank you.
Nathan, obviously, as you already said, that had a lot of new players and new faces coming into the dressing room. They seem to gel well. The boss has made that sort of possibly his priority, that he wants not only the type of players he wants to knit in, but also good personalities, and that seems to be the case now, doesn't it?
Yeah, as soon as we come in pre-season, that was the big thing from the gaffer, is enjoy spending time where he wanted to make the environment that was in place at Port Vale an enjoyable one. So you didn't come in, train, go home. You came in, sat down with the lads, had a coffee, played a game of pool, went out to train, enjoyed yourself, and didn't shoot off. You stopped around because you enjoyed the lads and enjoyed the atmosphere around the place, and that's the type of thing we've got behind the scenes here, is that total togetherness.